From the vast expanse of the cosmos, our planet appears as a glowing orb, a solitary beacon amid the infinite night. Zoom in closer, and the intricate tapestry of human life unfurls, cities pulsing with light, villages dotting sprawling plains, and settlements clinging to rugged mountains or nestled in lush jungles. Humanity thrives in every corner, yet from such heights, individuals remain unseen, mere whispers against the grandeur of Earth. Now shift the lens inward to a realm far, more intimate yet equally mysterious, the human body. Each person is a bustling metropolis, teeming with unseen inhabitants. Picture the scalp as a windswept plateau, the knees as barren dunes, the eyes as shimmering pools, and the digestive tract as a sprawling, vibrant jungle, alive with the strangest of creatures. These microscopic denizens, bacteria, reveal themselves only under the piercing gaze of a microscope, twinkling like stars against a shadowed void. For ages, people explored the world at their own scale, charting continents, cataloging wildlife, and pondering existence. They built towering contraptions and soared to the stars. Yet today's adventurers seek uncharted territory within, navigating the unseen wilderness of the gut. This inner landscape harbors more diversity than any terrestrial ecosystem, a frontier sparking curiosity akin to the fervor of unraveling the genetic code. Scientists stand on the cusp of discovery, though the promise of this microscopic realm could still fade like a fleeting comet. Efforts to map this bacterial cosmos began in earnest less than 2 decades ago. Researchers embarked on a galactic survey, swabbing skin, probing mouths, and sifting through the detritus of human waste. From the crevices of elbows to the depths of lungs, once thought sterile, life teemed. The gut, however, reigns supreme, a galactic hub hosting nearly all of these microbial citizens. Not because other regions are barren, but because the gut's population is so vast, it defies comprehension. Humanity has long known of bacteria, single-celled voyagers thriving in scalding geysers or nestled in the damp fur of a kitten. Some gulp oxygen like we do. Others perish in its presence, feasting instead on metals or acids, conjuring odors that range from subtle to startling. Every whiff, from a child's sweet breath to a whiff of stale socks, owes its existence to these tiny architects. When someone marvels at a dancer gliding across a stage, few consider the microbial ballet erupting in their sinuses with every sniffle. A jog through the park stirs a microbial fiesta in sweat-soaked sneakers, and a stolen sip of juice sets off a jubilant chorus in the belly. Here comes the feast. Gradually, understanding dawns. Most bacteria are allies, not foes, the guts. Microbial legion can tip the scales at nearly 5 pounds, a bustling collective of trillions. A single speck of waste holds more of these beings than humans inhabit the planet. They toil tirelessly, unlocking tough fibers, fueling the guts walls, crafting vitamins, dismantling poisons, and schooling the body's defenses. Each strain produces its own brew, acids, gases, or fats, tiny workshops churning out essentials. They even dictate blood types and, when rogue, unleash chaos like loose bowels. Yet their full impact remains a riddle. A bout of upset stomachs signals trouble plainly enough, but the daily labors of these countless residents often go unnoticed. Does their unique blend shape who we are? Imbalances in this microbial symphony have been linked to excess weight, frailty, frayed nerves, melancholy, and stubborn gut woes. One person's calm resilience might stem from a robust vitamin-making crew, while another's quick recovery from a tainted snack hinges on a hardy microbial squad. Science now grasps that each body is a living ecosystem, a revelation still in its infancy. Once dubbed flora in a nod to their plant-like quirks, bacteria defy such simple labels. The term microbiota fits better, meaning small, life, capturing their essence and their genetic tapestry, the microbiome. Their numbers swell as the digestive journey deepens, sparse in the stomach's acidic shallows, then exploding in the colon's fertile depths. Some favor the small intestine's quiet nooks. Others stake claim in the appendix or cling to mucus cliffs, each adapted to its chosen domain. Studying them is no small feat. Many refuse to thrive outside their native realm, shunning lab dishes, while skin dwellers flourish. Decades ago, experts assumed a universal microbial blueprint united all humans. A smear of waste reliably revealed familiar faces like E. coli, suggesting a shared baseline. Modern tools, dissecting specks down to their molecular threads, shattered that illusion. E. coli, it turns out, is a mere speck in the crowd, dwarfed by 1,000+ species joined by viruses, yeasts, and fungi in a raucous microbial bazaar. Why doesn't the immune system, an ever-vigilant sentinel, raise this throng? The body faces peril daily, malignant cells, invasive microbes, lethal viruses, yet survives through the immune system's ceaseless patrol. Its agents, scouts, enforcers, peacemakers, form a formidable crew, with 4/5 stationed in the gut, the epicenter of this microbial melee. Here, bacteria are cordoned within a mucus barricade, a buffer against the gut's fragile walls. This setup lets immune sentries spar with microbes safely, honing their skills for battles elsewhere. A seasoned sentinel spots a familiar intruder and dispatches it swiftly. Yet in the gut, restraint is key, nurturing peace with the masses while rooting out threats. This delicate dance demands precision. Some bacteria mimic human cells, risking friendly fire, like when a fevered immune response mistakes a joint for a throat invader. In rare cases, misfires spark disorders like juvenile diabetes, where gut microbes may falter in their training duties. To prevent such chaos, immune recruits endure a grueling gauntlet, tested against the body's own signatures. Those prone to self-attack are culled, ensuring only the discerning advance. This boot camp, rooted in the gut, teaches tolerance, priming defenses for encounters beyond, like pollen or blood cells tagged with foreign markers. Blood types, too, trace back to this microbial academy. Newborns, their gut still sparse, can accept any transfusion, but as bacteria multiply, compatibility narrows. A mismatched donor triggers a microbial alarm, clumping cells in a defensive frenzy, save in infants where maternal antibodies guide. The transition. Some bacteria even temper immunity, coaxing gentler responses akin to soothing balms, a cunning survival tactic. In labs, sterile mice, born pristine, raised in germ-free bubbles, offer a stark contrast. These oddities scamper, recklessly, gorging yet digesting slowly, their guts shriveled and appendices bloated. Pathogens fell them easily, but a microbial infusion, say, from a plump human, can tip their scales toward girth, while diabetic donors skew their sugar balance. A lone bacterium might revive their vigor, shrinking swollen organs, yet others need a team to spark change. These experiments hint at a profound truth: the microscopic shapes the macroscopic. Before birth, humans dwell in a sterile cocoon, shielded by the womb's fortress. At delivery, the floodgates open, vaginal guardians. Cloak the newborn in protective acid makers, chiefly lactobacilli, while skin and air add their signatures. Within hours, these pioneers multiply, doubling in mere minutes, laying the gut's foundation. Over years, this colony matures, sculpted by kisses, nibbles, and sips, each a roll of the dice. Breast milk fuels bifidobacteria, tilting the balance toward health, staving off future woes like heft or sensitivities. Weaning jolts this budding world, swapping milk for solids. Early settlers wield genes to tackle simple starches, but tougher fare demands new recruits. Diets diverge. Savanna children wield fiber-busting microbes, while urbanites lean on softer digesters. Some, like Japan's seaweed masters, borrow tricks from oceanic kin, a genetic barter honed by culture. By age 3, this microbial nation stabilizes, a lifelong crew steered by habits, diet, stress, illness, each choice a ripple across its shores. Diversity often spells resilience, as bees prove, thriving on pollen thanks to versatile gut allies. Humans, too, lean on this microbial militia, though specifics elude us. In the gut, 3 tribes dominate: eukaryotes like yeasts, extremophile archaea, and bacteria, the vast majority. Bacteria split into lineages, bacteroidetes and firmicutes. Lead, with others trailing, each clan boasting unique talents, from lactobacillus soothing infants to helicobacter stirring trouble. Their genes, a trove 150 times richer than ours, unlock feats we can't muster alone, digesting seaweed in Tokyo, soy in Seoul, or painkillers in Paris. In 2011, researchers unveiled 3 gut archetypes, enterotypes, led by Bacteroides, Prevotella, or Ruminococcus. Bacteroides excel at energy extraction, favoring meat-heavy diets and churning out biotin, a skin-saving vitamin. Prevotella thrive on plant walls, pairing with sulfur-whipping kin to craft thiamine, nerve-nourishing B1. Ruminococcus, debated yet persistent, tackle plant husks, yielding hem for blood's forge. These types hint at tailored health, dietary responses, disease risks, echoing ancient wisdom now clad in modern data. Yet antibiotics, microbial scythes, can raise this balance. Born of bacteria's own arsenals, they slay foes and friends alike, leaving wreckage, diarrhea, dulled digestion, resistant rogues. Children and elders suffer most, their ecosystems fragile. Resistance festers, a global peril tied to overused drugs in flesh and field. Alternatives, plant extracts, probiotics, offer gentler aid. Probiotics, like lactobacilli or yeast stalwarts, bolster defenses, easing woes from diarrhea to sniffles, while prebiotics, fiber feasts like leeks or oats, nurture the good, curbing toxins. Fecal transplants, bold yet potent, reboot ravaged guts, curing stubborn ills with a stranger's microbial gift. Prebiotics, subtler, feed resident allies, boosting calcium uptake or shielding against invaders. Together, these tools reframe cleanliness, not sterile annihilation, but a balanced dance. Dilute with water, dry with air, chill or heat. Simple acts tame microbial tides without wiping them out. For in this hidden universe, equilibrium is strength, a pact between host and horde, unseen yet ever felt.